Educate buyers to scale beyond early demand.
Algorithms that he gave me was that education is the only thing that no one can take from you. The skills you have, the skills you acquire along the way are the only thing that are truly yours. There's nothing else in this world that actually belongs to you. Your clothes can get stolen, the belongings you have. And he said this from a place of reality, which is my family came from a country that took all of our assets. They seized everything. They seized land, they seized homes, they seized wealth. They just said, oh yeah, all that, that's ours now. Good luck. This may not be as real for people in the United States, but having people who everyone in my family had everything taken from them, that is very evident in how they talk to me and how I've always seen the world as these things are ephemeral. These material goods, the studio, the setup, the lights, the whatever, the platforms, like gone. But the thing is that my father came here with $1,000 because of the revolution and had nothing and built the life he has. And you can lose it all and gain it back. And so we've seen so many entrepreneurs who've actually lived through this cycle. It's actually a common thing in entrepreneurship. And it's because you have to understand and respect risk. The beauty of it is that after you fail, the likelihood that you're successful goes up, not down. This is the part that people miss. They fail and think it somehow decreases the likelihood of success, but it actually increases it. And so it's like you want to just get the failures out of the way. Why would you not want something that increases the likelihood to hit your goal? And the reason that it increases that likelihood is that failure is a requisite probability for taking action. And so anyone who has failed has taken more action than someone who's done nothing, which means it increases the likelihood that they are successful. And so when you fail, you get feedback. And when you get feedback, you get better. And when you get better, it increases the likelihood you win. Losers stay losers by never being willing to lose. Everyone loses before they win. And so there's this great moment in The Matrix, which is the famous jump, where Neo is trying to jump across the buildings, and everyone's gathered around because they think he's the one. He obviously takes the jump, and he falls. And they're like, what does it mean? What does it mean? And Cypher, who ended up eventually being the Judas of this, says, everybody falls the first time. And so even the one, or the person who was going to become the one, was somebody who had to fail first. And I love that because everyone falls the first time. Your first business is very unlikely to be your last business. The first product you have will be a product that you'll be embarrassed of years from now. But what's important is having the product, getting the product, building the product, launching the product, shooting the shot. And so if you're never willing to lose,